Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Crop Watch. I'm your host, Kennedy, co-founder of M-Tribe, and if you're wondering why I have this hat on and these beads, no, I'm not trying to be a clown. Today is my birthday, June 3rd. Let's stamp it. Thank you. And again, I'm Eric Kennedy, and of course you know now I'm born June 3rd, and this show, the Crop Watch, is a brainchild of mine to kind of coincide with the cropmarketus.com platform we have at M-Tribe, but to bring a discussion, discovery, all kind of talks about cannabis market share. And I'm not here to signify or place myself as some expert, but I am a connoisseur. I am a fan of the plant. I am a fan of the lifestyle. To a degree, I am a weed head. With that being said, I wanted to create a show with a platform that we can have some discussion, push some buttons, bring some real professional insight in, some leaders in the industry, and talk some real talk without the fuckery. All right? That's what's going on a lot right now. So anyway, today being my birthday, I wanted to go into a topic for the first show about being if you're cannabis, having a cannabis plant, and what do you consider to be the true medical or a true expression, or let's get into what we call let me look at my notes, a full spectrum. So growing up now and being at 54, I believe that I've now reached a form of a full spectrum expression. As a person, I should know, and I am at that age that I know who I am and the way that I need to move. And my mother, and thank and bless her soul for giving me the best life she could and making sure that I had the right nourishment and the right knowledge and wisdom and surrounding me in the right environment so that I can grow and sprout to be the man I am. But most importantly, she made sure I was outside, constantly in the sun, outside in the elements, making me stronger, making my immune system stronger. So with that being said, do you know what you're smoking? We always ask that question here at M-Tribe. Do you know what you're smoking? Well, I'm learning every day through my partners. Shout out to Scott Zarnes up in Mendocino, our partners in the growing field, Jed Davis, and even multiple people we speak to. Shout out to Chris Carr up in Humble, and the OGs of generational growing. Oh, what's up, Susie Doo? Generational growers from the Emerald Triangle. As you know, that's where we represent a lot of our farming community in the Emerald Triangle. The OGs, the beginning of 420. And getting back to full spectrum, and then you have your mixed light, and you have your indoor, and you have what we consider to be true medical, grown in the elements of nature. And from my knowledge, what do you consider to be best? But from my knowledge, I believe that sun-grown is better, true medical. And let's get into a definition real quick, okay? Full spectrum means an abstract that retains the complex profile of a naturally occurring therapeutic compounds, cannabinoids, terpenes, flavonoids, etc., found in a cannabis plant. The main thing I'm looking at is naturally occurring, okay? Naturally. So that means living soil, from what I'm understanding from my grow partners. There are nutrients, there are organic nutrients and other safeguards to the plants, and of course water, sun. So when you have all the elements of nature and organic principles, and you're having a full spectrum, wouldn't that be considered to be the top of the food chain? And I'm not knocking anything else, because I've tasted some incredible stuff grown in artificial light. But with all the elements that we grow ourselves to be under, with the trees, the bees, the seas, the air, the wind, we could not live with it without it, correct? So, feed me some knowledge, you growers out there, you weediots, or people that know more than most. When you're growing indoors, are you not playing the elements of God and nature? Not to put religion in it, but do you not play the elements of nature to the T? But you have a clean environment, I get it. And you can do some things that you can't do outside, but it just ain't getting me to where I need to be medically at all. Now, mixed light, depths, things that are in the mid. I really like some cultivations covering some guys, but you're still using the main elements of the sun. And then you have to compensate to, manipulate the process a little bit to get what you want. Anyway, that's science, that's genetics and all kinds of things way over my pay rate. I am not an expert. I told you before, I'm a connoisseur and I hang around knowledgeable people. But I do have a preference and I've smoked a lot of things. And shout out to Unicorn Farms, Mendocino County, Mendocino Clone Company. And what we have here is their hood candy grown in the natural state of the sun, the soil. And they do use a shade cloth method that allows them to break down the rays of their plant. And I did learn that. And it comes out with some amazing bud. I mean, it's kind of cloudy outside, but this is what you're checking out. Now, I mean, when you smell it, but when I smoke it, oh my God, I get the munchies. I'm relaxed. I'm having great conversations. I drive my car with no stress. I'm feeling everything I need to feel. Now, I'll smoke some Zods and some crazy looking shit, but I'm smoking another one 10 minutes later. I'm not feeling what I'm feeling, and I even have to let my lady try the difference. And she says, that's not unicorn. She knows unicorns cultivation. So, that brings me to my last part of this introductory show. Today I'm calling this segment Full Spectrum because today being my birthday at the age of 54, I believe that I am now full spectrum. That doesn't mean I don't have much learning and still have room to grow. Just like a plant. I've seen cannabis 15 feet high. But what I'm saying is we should care. And this is going to be my closing comment and something to bring up. We should care about what we put in our bodies. Is that correct, ladies and gentlemen? We should know what we're putting in our body. You do it with food, milk, eggs, and everything else. Cannabis should have no exception. We cannot leave it to the cannabis board and all this other fuckery to lead us down a bad path. We need to know that full spectrum exists. We need to know that true medical is available. We need to know where it comes from, how it's grown, and we want to get to it and smoke it and know the difference. You still should have your particulars and your preferences and everything, but please, let's get into some full spectrum. Let's get into some medical grade. Let's get into caring what's in our bodies. Let's get over the fuckery. Let's pay the farmers what they're worth for incredible work. I believe in growth. I believe in being healthy, and I believe in what I put in my body is good for me. Even though I had a little liquor, of course. Thank you for joining me for my first segment of the Crop Watch and celebrating my birthday. It's been incredible. Thanks to all my friends. Thanks to the M-Tri team, Scotty, Bat, Frost, to our GCAC team, our technical team with our blockchain. We'll talk about that later. Thank you guys. Abby, our token issuer, M-Tri token. We'll talk about that later. Thank you guys in Switzerland. I am so grateful for all the OGs that are feeding me with knowledge and beautiful ladies all day. All right, we look forward to more conversation. I'm going to get back to my birthday party. Make sure you go to thecropmarketus.com for all your cannabis sourcing information, order fulfillment, connectivity, you got it there. And make sure you get ready for the M-Tri Network app. Everything M-Tri in one app. Business to business, business to consumer, blockchain technology, M-Tri token, trading now. Thank you. I am here. 54th birthday, man. I am so blessed. I'm out, y'all. Oh, by the way, the reason why I'm broadcasting outside is because I'm in the sun. I'm in nature.
There is one thing I can tell you about the M-Dry Network app. We were high as when we programmed it. The M-Dry Network app, your complete cannabis experience.